everybody. Today is August 27, and I'm looking at what happened here in ES, and so we were trading in this range. If you take this few days that we were in balance until yesterday, we attempted to break on the upper side of the range and on the previous week's high, and we failed. So we look above and fail. I said we were gonna come back to the 56.25 and we were gonna sweep through value, which we did yesterday. And now what should happen is that we should test the low side of this range. If you look at this this high is 55.86, which is the last high from the previous 2-day balance, and we broke above this, then we were balancing. So I'm thinking we should come back into retest this area. There's gonna be some support here at this low volume nodes. Right now, just the overnight session, just before the open, we're breaking the previous day's lows, and we're testing value area low from this range, this consolidated profile, right? So it could be that this is a temporary bottom right here, but if we keep going, I'm expecting this area to be retested. You see this, there's a high volume node right here, 55.82, that we're probably gonna tag, and then we are gonna be at the previous week's low, which if we break that, then we're gonna be trading into this previous range. You see that this is a very nicely balanced profile, but this, when we retested it from the bottom, we only were here briefly. So if we come back, maybe we'll balance in this area and have used this 90-day point of control support at 55.32. We also have the 21 EMA and the 20 daily moving average. Now, if we fail to break this area, then I'm expecting a move back to in here again to the 56.25, and now the 20-day point of control shifted a little higher at 56.38, but this general area is going to be a temporary magnet because this is where current value is. We also have Nvidia earnings coming up. Those are big, so keep an eye on Nvidia. We have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. More Fed speaking. Europe Central Bank's speakers. Then we have some auctions at 1 p.m. Because Nvidia, wherever Nvidia goes, NQ goes, keep an eye on Nvidia, because NQ is trades very closely with Nvidia. NQ is weaker than ES at this point. We're already trading below the previous week's low. Yesterday we lost that, and now we're coming back below it. All these are excesses, right? Like you see 1, 2, another excess. Overnight we're leaving an excess here now. So keep an eye on this area for support at the 19,400. That will be a good spot to look for longs, in my opinion, to go back to the 580 level. And then if we are able to get above and retest the overnight high, I'm looking at this, the 50 moving average is gonna provide some resistance right here. And yesterday we left some single prints here and some excess. So trading inside this spike is the most bullish scenario. So if we're basically above the overnight high, we wanna see how the market, if they reject the spike again and then we come back lower, or if they accept prices inside the spike and then maybe squeeze some shorts. But if we are, if sellers keep pushing and then we get below the 19,400, then I'm looking for a drop here to retest this low and possibly fill this gap at 19,203.50. Okay, so that's it for NQ. Crude. Yesterday was a very tight range for the pit session, the pit hours, but overnight we had this huge rally which left this RTH gap, which is now we're trading inside of it. Now half of that gap would be around here where the 21 EMA is at 76. And we have this low volume node above. So I'm looking for a partial gap fill today to, around 76 and then maybe a bounce back to the 77.20. And gold, after holding above this high, the previous high, we're still balancing here. Still, remember yesterday I said if we cannot break above, hold these prices, we're gonna go back to the point of control. We did that just last night. We came back to the 25.44. So keep an eye on that level because that's gonna be a short-term magnet with some support here in the 25.16 area. All right, that's about it for today. Good luck.